Hello, and welcome to Verbling. I'm Teacher Oakley again. Hi there. For the next hour, we are going to be practicing our English conversation skills by having a little bitch session. We are going to share our pet peeves, what annoys us in certain situations, what human activities that other people do. Of course, we don't do them. What things do people do that kind of get on your nerves or annoy you or frustrate you? Um, okay. Uh, it's very natural human behavior to be annoyed by things. We'll talk about little things that people in your family do, or that um, uh, perhaps traffic, lots of pet peeves about the way people drive, things like that. Now, as we converse, I'll give students all equal time to speak. I'll do my best anyway. And I will attempt to give you feedback regarding your pronunciation, sentence construction, or grammar, and maybe make any vocabulary suggestions that may seem appropriate. Okay, so all levels are really welcome to the class. It really doesn't matter, as this is an open-ended conversation class, and anyone can feel free to join and practice your English a little bit in a conversation class. We may look at a little vocabulary about how to express annoyances as well. Okay, Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca. Good to see you. Welcome.
Hello. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Well, I'm fine as well. Thank you. Good.
Okay. All right, Rebecca, I'm doing good. In today's class, we're going to try to relieve our stress a little by talking about things that annoy us or pet peeves that we have. Okay. So, all right,
Pet
Rebecca,
peeves. I don't know what is pet peeves, but it's like manias.
pet peeves. Okay, let me see if I can define it. Pet peeves are human behaviors, ways that people act that just annoy us. I'll give you an example. One
Uh-huh.
pet one pet peeve of mine, frankly, I'm an American and I moved to Philippines, which is a completely different culture. Okay, it's
Yes,
just
yes.
different. They do things differently, and sometimes, I guess, because of my American upbringing, there's some things that people do here that just annoy the heck out of me. Their behaviors. For example, when I go to a supermarket in the United States, it's like they get you in and out as fast as humanly possible. When I go to the supermarket here in the Philippines, if there's one person in front of you, you're going to wait 45 minutes. It's like, dude,
45. 45. No.
dude.
Come on. 45 minutes, my God.
Reach for something else.
I
Dude,
wouldn't shopping in Philippines.
you'd go mental. You really would. Seriously, you cannot go shopping at like 5 in the afternoon here unless you want to seriously. I've done this once or twice. 2 hours in line at the supermarket. It's sick. It's
But are you talking
crazy.
about a supermarket? Nothing special, just a typical supermarket.
Yes, I am. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. How many customers do they have per day? The point is get
Actually, Actually, the funny part is, this is the really annoying part, is that the same size supermarket in the United States would have maybe a dozen employees, and they would have maybe 4 registers, 4 places to check out, and you could check out in 20 minutes. It's like doot 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 doot. They're very very fast, and they have somebody help bag, and they put it in the
Yeah.
cart for you, and
It's the
they
same in Spain, you know. It's the
right.
same.
In the Philippines, the same size supermarket will have literally 100 employees. There's a different employee in each section, each aisle. The there's the cashier, and then you have at least one bagger, sometimes 2. They have so many employees, but they're
But why?
like 10
But
times
why?
slower.
Can I
Why?
ask what are the people who works in the where is this the place to pay? The cash
The,
machine.
yeah, the cashier
In the cash, yeah.
or the
What
checkout.
what is he doing or she doing during 45 minutes? I don't understand what they are doing, you know?
I'm telling you, they're putting your products through like this.
Like what? Sorry?
Dude,
Yeah.
grab another product. They'll decide which one to choose.
Okay.
Dude,
Very slowly, taking their
it's
time.
just moving so slow.
Yeah, it's
They
not for
have
us.
no.
Not for us. Not for us. Not for our reason.
Yeah, yeah, they just have no. And everybody, the people in line, the Filipinos, just accept it. They are really good at standing in line and doing nothing, just staring into space. It's like they shut off like a robot,
I
and
can't believe it.
they're
Really.
okay with that. They take their
Because
time.
I think they are used to it.
They're used to it, and it's just acceptable for them. They don't know any other way. They don't. They have no idea why I get frustrated. And then, heaven forbid they misread something. Oh, get the manager. The manager takes like 10 minutes to show up, and I'm like,
Just
you
10
know what?
minutes for showing up, for showing up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've walked out a couple times. I just said, you know what? I have things to do. I get paid by the hour, and I could be home working, and I do not have the time for you guys to just lollygag around and take your time. I'm
Yeah,
leaving.
yeah,
I don't care. I've already checked out, a giant cart of groceries, and there's only 10 items left. I don't care. I'm leaving. You know
okay,
what?
but I think they don't care about it, you know.
No, they could care less. Really. It's very funny. And the
Yeah.
only place
No.
they're fast is fast food restaurants are actually they really go fast. They're trained. They can be trained, not that they're incompetent. It's just for some reason like banks and supermarkets and buying tickets for a bus or a train or something. These kinds of places are so unbelievably slow. It's it's just inconceivable. I don't know. I stand there and watch it every week, and I don't understand how they can be this slow. How it doesn't drive them crazy to move so slowly. I just find
Maybe
it
it's their
remarkable.
mentality, their culture. I don't know. There must
Culture,
be an explanation,
culture.
of course, you know.
Yeah, it's culture. That's it.
Yeah,
Because they
culture.
can certainly be trained to move. Because the fast food people, if they work at McDonald's, McDonald's Corporation trains them to move their butts, and they're moving.
Yeah,
They're jumping
I
around,
think so.
working hard. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's not that they're not able to.
Other
It's
policy in the company, you know.
yeah, right. But it is remarkable that the other thing I mentioned. Seriously, you go in a supermarket, there are so many employees. In a restaurant, in a restaurant in America that may have 4 waitresses, they'll have 12 waitresses. I have no idea why. And then,
Yeah.
the service will still be terrible. It makes no sense. I don't get it. Whatever.
Yeah, well, you
Anyway,
are having an experience.
yeah. Well, whatever. I'm learning patience. I'm learning.
Yeah.
Patience. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was fun. I gotta talk to other students. Although I enjoyed that. Thank you for letting me unload or letting me
No, thank you
vent.
for telling me that. Now I know more about the Philippines. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. I'm venting. I'm venting to Rebecca about my frustrations. Okay. Releasing stress there. Okay. We're talking about our pet peeves. So let me welcome Carmen to the class. Hi, Carmen.
Morning, Ashley. Morning, Rebecca. And morning, Jer.
Okay.
Good morning.
Morning. Hello. 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 Jer, what are you doing awake? Why are you awake?
Uh, yes,
What time is it?
it is 5 a.m.
Oh, it's okay. All right.
Yes,
Oh, okay. That's
I went to bed yesterday a little bit early, 2 hours than my normal time. So
okay.
when it was 5 p.m., 5 a.m., I woke up and
All right.
I couldn't sleep anymore, so I decided to attend the
All
English
right.
lesson in the morning.
Well, good morning, JR. JR
Yeah.
regularly attends my morning classes, his evening. So, well,
Yes.
surprised but happy that you could join us. Surprised but happy. All right. Welcome.
Thanks.
Okay. Let me come back to you in just a second. Carmen, let's talk about pet peeves. I went off for far too long talking to about my pet peeves about waiting in line, which I really get annoyed about. I don't mind waiting in line, but when people, when it's not necessary. Anyway, okay. Pet peeves. Do you have any pet peeves about stores and shopping
Mm,
related
Not
to?
really. I think, no, Rebecca
No.
just said that here in Spain it's like, I wouldn't say like the States because I don't know. But going shopping here means that sometimes you have to queue because
Hmm.
people, yeah, I mean, people before you. But I think the shop assistants are quite quick when they just when they doing the job. So I don't think they don't really get on my nerves. They're quick enough just to make it a smooth and very steady.
Okay. Good expression, by the way. Get on my nerves. All right. Pet peeves. This phrase goes with pet peeves, something that gets on your nerves and kind of irks you. How about salespeople? Do they ever annoy you? Their behavior?
Can be pushy sometimes, but no, not really. What really annoys me, really, my pet peeves would be about using the mobile phone too much, the meal times and that sort of thing. That really puts me off.
Okay. Puts me off. Another interesting phrase. Okay. Um, okay. When people won't put down their cell phones,
Mm-hmm.
or smartphones, whatever. Yeah. Uh, interesting. I watched a little documentary about that the other day, just last weekend, and they what they did is they the people that came to a restaurant, they had family style seating, so you would sit with people that you didn't even know, and they said, okay, if everyone, they had a little holder in front, all right, if everyone puts their cell phone down and you don't touch your cell phone, if you manage, everyone at the table manages to not touch their cell phone, then they will get a bottle of champagne. Each person at the table will get their own bottle of champagne. Woohoo! Motivation.
That's it.
So, yeah. So they didn't. Like something like 7 out of 10 tables got their champagne. Only 3 really couldn't handle it. But the
Yeah.
second that the contest was over, that it was over and here's your champagne, everyone back on their phone. People are really addicted to their cell phones nowadays.
Can be annoying, yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes the drive and the talk on the mobile phones at the same time can be dangerous. I do see a lot of that
Yeah.
here.
Is it illegal?
Yeah, it is illegal. Yeah, I think it is illegal. I don't really know, but I guess it is.
Uh-huh.
Rebecca, do you know that? Can you drive and talk on the mobile phone at the same time in Spain?
It's so legal, of course. You can
Yeah,
get a
illegal.
fine if they catch you. No.
Yeah, it is illegal. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You get fined. Yeah. Well, same in America, but people still do it. Yeah. Not only is it annoying and a pet peeve, but it's dangerous. Right. Okay, let me quickly welcome Ken to the class. Hi, Ken. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello.
Yes. Hello. How are you?
Hello. I'm fine. Welcome. We're gonna vent a little by expressing our pet peeves and things that we find annoying. All right, I'll come back to you in just a second. First, I'm going to talk to JR. JR. Speaking of driving and cell phones, JR, do you have any pet peeves related to driving, traffic, other drivers, pedestrians, bicycles, anything related to driving?
What's the mean pet peeve?
Pet peeves, okay. Some human behavior, something that people do that just gets on your nerves, gets under your skin, puts you off, it annoys you. It upsets you, makes you a little bit angry. What do people do driving-wise related to driving that annoys you?
Yes, when a driver, for instance, drive very fast and they pass through my car.
Well, hopefully they don't pass through your car. Okay, my one hand is going through the other hand. Hopefully that's not the preposition. They pass by your car, maybe.
Hello,
Hello?
I had a problem.
Okay. Let me repeat that. I think you said when drivers are going fast and they pass through my car. But through is like this. I have one hand going through the other.
Yes.
I hope that's not what you mean. I don't think that's what you mean.
Yes,
They
when
pass by your car. By meaning
yes,
like next
yes,
to.
when someone pass by my car or they are driving, taking others in risk their lives, it gets me crazy.
Okay. It makes me crazy.
Yes, it makes me a little bit crazy.
Right. Okay. A little bit crazy. Okay. Do you know who George Carlin is? JR?
No,
Have you ever heard of George Carlin? Okay.
George Carmen. No.
George Carlin. He was a pretty famous, pardon me, comedian for years and years. One of my favorite things that he said, do you ever notice when you're driving that the people driving faster than you, that, okay, oh, now I forgot how he says it. Oh boy. Either, oh, what is it? Oh, either the people driving faster than you are crazy maniacs, and all the people driving slower than you are stupid idiots.
Yes,
Like that.
I think yes, in these both situations, it makes me a little bit crazy. So
Yes.
it is very difficult to find a balance because we usually expect that
Yeah.
people behave according to our beliefs or according
There you
to
go.
our level. So, and we usually expect. So this is the big problem.
And that's exactly what pet peeves are. When people don't behave the way we think they should behave, and we find it annoying. And there you go. That's exactly what a pet peeve is.
Okay. Could I ask about the word pet peeve? It's
Sure.
a compound word, I see.
Yeah.
And the way to use it is like a noun. So, for
That's
example, do you have any pet peeve? Or my pet peeve is, it's like this, the way to
exactly.
use it.
Precisely. Perfect. Yes.
Okay, so it's
That's
a
right.
noun. Okay.
Yeah. It's okay. Another word about that. All right. Um, you're right. It's a compound. Two different words put together. So a pet,
Yeah.
like if you're the teacher's pet, you're the favorite one. All right. Okay. So in English, sometimes we use the word pet to mean favorite. So pet peeve is a little bit ironic because we're saying favorite.
Ah,
Peeve is usually used as a verb. I'm peeved. I am really peeved. Means angry. All right.
uh-huh.
Your favorite
It's
anger.
like annoys
Yeah.
me. Something annoys me, something peeves me.
Yeah. That's right. So yeah, it's like saying your favorite anger. Okay.
Okay. So because pet is my animal, my domestic animal. Domestic? No,
Yes,
animal.
that's correct.
But,
Domestic animal.
okay.
Yeah.
So they use the way to use it is a compound word together. I mean, like a noun. Perfect.
That's it. You got it. Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. All right. Let me talk to Ken for a moment here. Ken, how about you and driving? What gets your goat?
Yeah.
There's another.
It also means pet peeve. Okay.
Okay, if something gets your goat, gets under your skin, what else? Puts me off, gets on your nerves. All of these things mean it annoys you.
Okay. Yeah. Adding to that sudden inside of the car and tailgating is very annoying and it's dangerous.
Oh, tailgating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't mind to change the line, but if the person tailgate my car, I cannot see the backside of the car of the different line. So
Okay.
technically I can.
For anybody who doesn't know in class or viewing, what is to tailgate? I don't think some people might not know that word. What is to tailgate?
Kind of the backside car approach the car very very closely to pressure on to speed up, even though I keep the the legal speed.
Right.
Pressure on more.
Tailgate is to follow a car very, very closely.
Right.
Too close for safety.
Yes.
Right. Okay. And you want to change, I forgot what you said, but
I wouldn't mind change the lane.
Lanes.
Yeah,
right.
lane.
Exactly.
But technically it's dangerous because I cannot see the backside of the different lanes. So I think it's a speed active.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. So, but after I experienced a lot of driving, a long time, and I just keep calm because my security is top priority. Getting nabbed or such kind of thing is also dangerous. So I just keep my speed. Yeah.
Yeah. You would, I don't know. You might have a hard time in America. Try to avoid the Jersey Turnpike, New Jersey Turnpike, and also Interstate 5 in Los Angeles. It's crazy. People are going 75, 80 miles an hour. I guess that's, I don't know, 140 kilometers an hour. No. Maybe 120 kilometers an hour.
Is it in a highway or?
Yeah, it's a highway, like 6 lanes.
I
6
see.
lanes.
Yeah, I see.
And it's just packed, and everyone's going 70, and they're all like this close together.
That's scary. Oh my gosh, that's scary.
It is scary, and at least once a month on the Jersey Turnpike, there's a massive car pileup. Happens all the time. It is scary.
Yeah.
Very scary.
I heard New York area has a kind of dense public transportation, but maybe it's close to New York City. other area rely on a car,
Yeah.
like other American areas doing.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, half the state of New Jersey or larger is basically a suburb of New York City.
Mm-hmm.
So you have all these people traveling every day,
Mm-hmm.
commuting back and forth. So
Mm-hmm.
heavy traffic.
Yeah.
And they're all in a hurry to get home or get to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what they do. Question, do people use their directionals?
What is directional?
Okay.
A kind of a signal of turn right and turn left. Yes, usually
Correct.
Japanese people do that, but sometimes they don't. Some drivers don't do that, but it's rare.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say in America they're pretty good about it, but here in the Philippines, they
Wow.
might as well not exist.
I see.
Nobody uses it, like, ever.
Wow.
They're useless accessories.
Okay.
Yeah, just go where you want. They don't here in the Philippines, they don't even have rules like, okay, in this part cars go this way, and this part cars go this way. Hey, look, if you want, and there's no cars coming, you can go in the other lane anytime you want to. You
Oh.
can drive in the middle of the opposite lane.
Wow.
Nothing.
Pretty
There's no
wild.
law. No laws about it. There's
Really?
no law.
Oh, it's legal?
None. It's legal, completely legal.
Wow.
You can do it all the time. Yeah. Even, okay, you're driving down the street and the side of the road where people park, okay, sometimes there's no cars parked. You'll have cars coming this way
Oh my gosh.
that way.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild. It's a free-for-all. But luckily, oddly, paradoxically, because it's such a free-for-all and nobody pays much attention to traffic lights and people go where they want, everybody has to go really slow because it's such a free-for-all. So there's really not many fatal accidents except on the national highway.
No, that's interesting. Maybe human has a instinct to protect themselves. So gradually, in such a chaotic situation, some people become kind of somewhat safer. Okay.
Yeah, it's very odd. It's only on the highways that people get hurt, but it's very strange. Anyway, yeah.
Maybe they try to find a kind of safety point in such chaotic situation. Yeah,
I don't believe they actually did a scientific study. I think it's just
but maybe it's one interesting theme of social study in Philippines.
Yeah, could be.
Compare the traffic. Yeah.
Somebody should study it. That and the state of the roads as well. They with potholes in the road, and they're in love with speed bumps, or British would call them the sleeping policemen. They love those too. They're everywhere. So you can't go too fast because you never know when you're going to come across a speed bump. So both. Okay. Anyway, Carmen. No, I'm sorry, not Carmen. Sorry, hang on, Carmen. Rebecca. How about you? What's your pet peeve related to driving? Do you have any? What annoys you?
Well, I have some, sure, Well, one of my pet peeves is when, I'm sorry, Carmen, behind me the car is so slowly, I hate that because I think it's not it's not polite for the other cars, And when people don't put they indicate, they don't indicate, left or right. That is another pet peeve. Everything driving for me, is a pet peeve. But when, for example, I have the car behind me, how is the expression? Getting me, makes me get faster,
Okay.
very close.
Okay. When a car is following you,
Yeah,
okay.
follow me. Yeah.
Tailgates. When it's too close, that's called tailgating. So when a car
Okay. Too
tailgates you,
close, not behind me. Follow me. Follow me. Too close. That means come on, go fast, and I
so
hate
you go
that.
faster.
So you know what I do in that case?
No.
I step on my accelerate, no, my brake, and
Oh.
I'm going even more slowly.
Okay.
That is my yeah. So that those kind of things are my pet peeve.
Yeah.
So.
I don't want to get behind you. I don't want to drive behind you. Okay. I'm scared.
Right.
I'm scared. Okay. Uh, okay. That's pretty funny. Are the roads in Spain relatively? Well, I mean the lanes. The lanes are the each individual. You stay in your lane. You don't move to another lane side by side. Are the lanes?
Yeah.
Are they wide, narrow, in between
Uh,
ish? I don't know.
so,
Just curious.
what's the question? There are those kind of lanes.
Uh,
Yeah, there are.
are the roads wide or are they narrow? Is the
Well,
question.
it depends. It depends always the place where you are driving, and the city, and
Right.
even in a specific city, it depends on the roads are you driving. Every road is different, but the normal is yeah, the roads are wide, no narrow,
Okay.
are wide enough to drive comfortable, no.
Mhm. Okay. To drive comfortably. All right.
Ah, yes, because it's an adverb, yes, to drive comfortably,
That's right.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
thank you, yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's move on to a different area. Carmen. Okay. What? Let's talk about. And you don't have to name names. Okay. Uh, Carmen, I'm talking to you. You want to just instead of typing, you want to just ask me? Go ahead.
No, I was about to write because I don't know if motorways are free in the States. You have to pay a fare for it to use in them.
Well, as you know, the United States have United States, so each state makes its own budget
Policies.
for
Mhm.
maintaining their motorways and their transportation system. So it varies widely from state.
Okay.
One state it's totally free, and another it's very expensive. The next state will have you stop at the edge of the state and you get a ticket, and you drive to the other end of the state and you pay for your ticket. Others have like every 2 miles you got to throw coins into a basket. So
Mhm.
you still it's a wide variety, really.
Okay.
All of the above, everything you can think of. Okay, so getting back to pet peeves. All right. Without naming names, we don't have to say who it is, but thinking about your family, or maybe friends, roommates, sister, brother, mother, father, spouse, what have you. Um, what are some pet peeves that people have in your immediate life, the people that surround you in your life? Does anybody do something that really annoys you?
Can't think of anything now. With my
Oh my
sister, she
God,
always,
really?
yeah, my little sister. I don't know why. Well, the thing is that she's studying in the United States for a few years, so I think that's why she got this habit. she drinks with Coke. I mean, she wouldn't drink a meal. She wouldn't drink water like we always do, or we have always done. But she takes Coke, and that really annoys me.
It
That
annoys
really
you.
annoys me. Yes, because I can understand that. I mean, she's been brought up like the rest of us. We drink water when we have milk. So I don't know why she has to drink Coke. And that
Okay.
really annoys me.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. That's very American, I would agree.
Yeah.
Americans typically will maybe have some water and a Coke or a glass of milk or an alcoholic drink or iced tea or whatever when we have dinner. But even without the water, we generally drink some kind of flavored beverage, Coke or whatever, at every meal. It's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Breakfast tea?
Yeah, breakfast, you have coffee and juice. It's very normal.
That is quite ordinary. But what about Coke in the morning?
Coca-Cola in the morning? No, that's pretty rare.
Ah, okay.
It's very normal to have an orange juice, a cup of coffee, and a glass of ice water.
Yeah, so it's the same here.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, that's a different kind of pet peeve. That one's interesting. All right, let me try JR. JR, does anybody in your family do something that kind of annoys you? Do they have a habit or something they do, some action they do, or that really annoys you? JR, are you there? Did you fall asleep again? JR? Okay, we'll skip him for now. Come back later. Ken, how about you? Do you have any family members that annoy you by doing any? Is there anything that annoys you?
My mother couldn't stop talking. She loves talking.
Oh boy.
Yeah, she's really love talking with me. Even the salesman came to my house, she talks 1 hour or so. She talks anything. Or the personnel who checking the water kind of meter.
Yeah.
How many?
Oh
Maybe
my God.
sometimes she talks with her in 1 hour or so. She loves talking. But the problem is sometimes she is not listening to my, other people talking. She just talk like a radio. So, yeah.
Like a radio. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Oh boy. Yeah, I bet the water meter reader, the meter reader, that's what we call these people, by the way, in English. A meter reader. They read your electric meter or your water meter. Colloquially, whatever. A meter reader.
A meter reader, yes.
Yeah. I bet they just love being hijacked for an hour.
Yes. So maybe sometimes
I've got to read 1,000 meters today. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. But my wife, my wife really annoys me. She cooks great food, and I love it when she cooks. But when she cooks, she has this weird habit.
Mm-hmm.
She peels the carrots. She uses 3 carrots, but she leaves 2 carrots on the counter, and she doesn't put them back in the refrigerator. She leaves the carrot peelings in a pile. So like the garbage, whatever she's chopping, or the food she didn't use, she just leaves it. And we have dinner, and she leaves it through dinner, and she doesn't put it away after dinner.
Wow.
She'll do the dishes, but she leaves the food sitting out. Like, what are you doing? It's food. It's worth money. Yeah, I don't know. It's the weirdest habit I've ever seen. Really. Drives me crazy. So I always have to follow her around when she cooks. Put everything away.
Oh, I see.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah.
maybe Philippines hot. Always hot. right?
It's a weird habit, right?
Yeah. Yes, and
Strange.
Philippines is always hot, right?
Yeah,
Temperature
right.
is
You
always
can't
hot.
leave food out on the counter.
Okay, wow. I see.
You can't cook half the chicken and leave half the kitchen on the counter. It's like 40 degrees out.
Mm.
What are you doing? So yeah, I have to like follow her around.
Maybe because of that, my mother changed the location of refrigerator. Probably in the past,
Yeah.
refrigerator is not so convenient to from the how can I say cooking place.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
she changed.
Cooking area.
Maybe it might change. Changing the location of refrigerator.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let me ask Rebecca. Rebecca, do any of your family members or people that you're close to in your life have any annoying habits?
Yeah, yes, definitely. When we are eating, sitting on the table, I hate when some of them are eating, making some noise. I can't bear it. And eating with the mouth, making noise and with a big white mouth.
Yeah.
So I always say, stop doing that, please. Stop doing making so many noise. Come on. Why? Why? I'm not making noise. Yes, you are. Yes, and then fighting in the table. And the meal ends in a discussion.
In a discussion. That's a nice way to put it. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Be careful
Yeah.
with noise. Okay, making much noise. They're making too much noise. All right. You can use noise with many, but many noises. All right.
Okay,
No.
plural. Yeah. Otherwise, would be much, making much more noise. Yeah,
Yeah.
uncountable. Yeah.
Yeah. Because noise is one of those very tricky words that can be countable or uncountable, depending on how
Yeah,
you
but
use it. Yeah.
yeah. So it's uncomfortable.
It's
I
both.
hate people when they make much more noise.
Or make too much noise.
Too much noise. Too much noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Carmen, your cousin
Yeah,
gets mad.
Carmen, yes, the same. When people is chew gum with open the mouth. I hate it. I hate it. I can bear it. It's
Yeah.
really I can bear it.
Have you ever seen like a waitress chewing gum? What would you like to
Yes,
eat?
but that waitress must be fired.
Yeah.
It's not.
Not good.
I think in a public job that would have to be prohibit.
Hmm. Uh, have you ever heard somebody snap their gum? I don't even know how to do it, but they do something like blowing bubbles inside their mouth with their gum, and then I don't know, but it goes pop, 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 pop,
Well, come
pop,
on. I'm 39. I'm not 5 years old.
pop.
I don't understand how other people can do that. It's not a
Yeah,
normal adult behavior, I think.
yeah.
Yes, I used to do it when I was a child. No, not now.
Okay. I remember in high school there was a girl that used to do it all the time. Like she couldn't stop. She drove all the teachers bananas. She drove them all crazy. Just always getting yelled at. Yeah. Too funny. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Right. Table manners. Very much an area of pet peeves and such. Uh, Carmen, have you ever had any coworkers who had annoying habits, or coworkers that were annoyed by strange pet peeves? Either way.
I used to have one, that girl, I mean, she was always hungry, and she would just keep, food on his drawer, and during the day, in the morning, he would stick something out and chew it. And I remember I could hear the noise when I was typing doing my job, and I could hear her. And for me, that was that was really crazy. Here she goes again. She eats again. She spends all the time eating. I don't know why, but she has some kind of disease or something. She couldn't stop eating all morning long.
Yeah.
And she kept everything in her drawer. I never opened it, but I couldn't imagine what was inside.
Okay. Sounds frankly, I was a little bit the same way. I really can't do it now, but if I can get away with it, I'm constantly eating. Part of it, you're right, because I have actually a high metabolism, so I burn through the sugar and the energy really quickly. I used to be very
something like that.
Yeah, and frankly, if I didn't eat for like 4 hours and I was still working, I'd get dizzy. I'd get really woozy. So I actually had to have fruit juice or something. Fruit is
pretty, that's good. Something pretty, but I mean, you need it.
Yeah, quick sugar fix.
I don't know what was wrong with her, but something was wrong with her.
It could be. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying could be actually physical. Yeah. Right.
I think in English you say crave. I mean, you crave for sugar or something, like you need it. Your body needs it.
Yeah.
Your cravings.
Cravings. Yeah. People say that you crave what your body knows what it needs, and you crave.
That's it.
Craving for salt. Your body needs salt. So go ahead.
And you got this urge, you need to eat it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Not my pet peeve, but I had a boss who had a pet peeve. It would drive him crazy. Would drive him up a wall if anybody jingled their keys, like their car keys. Key ring, you have several keys on, and if you shake it, the jingling sound. I have no idea why, but he would literally freak out. Who is jingling their keys? Stop jingling your keys.
But I think that means that it's time to leave, so you just did it on purpose, because my son is, I have to go now, it's my time, and I have to go, and he would go, he's just leaving.
Yeah, I suspected that he was in jail and he used to hear the guard's key.
The handcuff.
That was my suspicion. He was a major jerk as a boss. I wouldn't give him pride.
Yeah, but it was like that.
If my theory was correct. Okay, Ken, how about you? Do you have you had any coworkers with strange pet peeves, or have you have you ever had any coworkers that made you a little crazy because of their habits or whatever?
Coworkers. Sometimes, some people are very kind of control freak. If I face them, I would be maybe I cannot work so comfortably or so well. Yeah. Some kind of how can I say, control something in accordance with a reason. And a reasonable reason is okay, but sometimes they try to control people for kind of irrational reason. That's annoying, or causing actual damage for the work, actually, or corporation. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's never good. Absolutely. Okay. All right. That's okay. That's a wide-based behavior, but I guess that could qualify. All right. Okay. Rebecca, let me take it back to you. Rebecca, like my story about my boss with the car keys, have you ever known somebody with a really strange pet peeve, something that made them really upset and you didn't understand why? Have you ever experienced something like that?
people always are surprise me, with
Okay.
different. Well, I think a pet peeve, it would be a kind of mania,
Sometimes
in a
it can.
particular way, you know.
Hmm.
So, yeah, there are so many people who, but I'm not, I can't think now really, a particular example of that because,
Okay.
well,
All right. Let
I
me
don't
let me
really
ask you.
care.
Let me ask you another question related to another area of life,
Yeah,
the internet, social
yeah,
media, the internet,
yeah,
verbally, I don't know, whatever. Uh, do you have any pet peeves related to the internet
yeah.
and the way people
Yeah,
act?
you know what? I think it's the same for everyone. I hate one of my pet peeve is when some of my friends, I mean, on Facebook, for example, um, never ever get into, never make the likes or make comments, but then that person knows everything about you, and so it's like just gossip, but I don't want to get involved in the action. I hate that. So it's just it's
Oh,
like a spire. Spire.
yeah. Okay. All right.
So I
Yeah.
hate that, those people who just are friends for watching your things,
That's
but
funny.
no getting involved in the, well, in the, I think in the,
Yeah, I
that.
get it. I get it. I never really thought about it. Okay.
Yeah, because yes, it happens. It happens. It happens sometimes. Some friend of mine, friends. I say. No, friends on Facebook. That kind of those
Yeah.
kind of friends.
Yeah. Okay.
And I never had any comment from them, and then I know they know about everything of me, So, but I don't care, because some people say if you don't want those things happen, don't get in Facebook. But I really don't care.
Yeah.
So, and
Okay.
it's one of my pet peeve, but well, it's
Yeah.
no
Okay. They know everything about me, not everything of me. Everything
about
about
me.
me.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank
Very good.
you.
Yeah.
Everything about me.
Sure. Okay. So Carmen, you agree with that one? Uh,
Yes, I do, absolutely. And
okay.
sometimes, people, I live in a small village, and
Yeah.
sometimes people I just know because I've met them sometimes, I've talked to them a few times, and
Mhm.
it was quite surprised when someone just tried to make me send me a friend request, and I said to my husband, "What the hell?" I mean, I only met you once or twice.
Yeah.
But why what's the reason he wants to be my friend? And I think it's like Rebecca said. I mean, it's not interested to be my friend. He just wants to spy on me to see what I post, what I don't post, what I do, what I say, if I make any political comments about this, about that.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
people just that's what they want. I mean, it's not like they want to be your friend. They just want to spy on you.
Yeah. Right. For
So
gossip.
I
Right.
agree. Yeah, that's it for gossiping. That's why I agree with her, with Rebecca.
Okay. Is there,
Absolutely.
is there anything else related to the internet that annoys you
No,
particularly?
really. I really like it. So
Yeah.
I don't
I
think nothing annoys me. If it does annoy me, I don't use it. So
I have to share with you something that really annoys me, and I really need to get over it. Just get over
come
it.
on, vent it, vent it. Come
No,
on, vent it out.
I need to. need to get over it. It annoys me. I read the news all the time, current events and different sources of news, as many different sources as possible. And I like to read the comments. I can't help it. I'm a sucker. I like to see how people feel. It annoys me that so many people, not just a few people, but the overwhelming majority of people who leave comments on articles always take a left, right, black, white, day, night position. And nobody ever makes a compromising statement. Nobody ever says everything has to be so extremist. I don't get it. What is it about the internet that turns everybody into a revolutionary or a right-wing cuckoo or a left-wing cuckoo, whatever wing you want to sit on, and nobody takes a compromising position and says, well, okay, Russia's partly right and America's partly right. Nobody says that. Russia's evil and should be nuked into oblivion. America's the great Satan. No, they're not. Okay? And I'm really sick and tired of hearing that. And that's just one example. Everything has to be one or the other. That's not life. Life is this gray area we're all just getting through. It's not black and white, and that annoys the hell out of me. There, thank you for letting me vent. I don't get it. Why is that? Can anybody tell me why everyone has to have such an extreme opinion? Please, Ken.
Yeah, can I comment? Yeah, I think it's the one difference between the actual, face-to-face communication and internet communication. It's especially in anonymous situation. We don't know who they are then or who are speaking to. In such sense, people comment goes to such an extreme way. They don't care other people's feeling or standpoint or point.
Right.
That's why such extreme comment a lot in the internet. I got annoyed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just nonsense.
Yeah, nonsense, because we cannot live in such a way, such an extreme way. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I think you have a very good point there, and I'm gonna remember that next time I start to get annoyed by the. Okay, remember what Ken said. It's just because they're on the internet and they think nobody knows. In real life, they're probably not all crazy radicals. If you just went by the internet, if you were a space alien or something, you would think the world is like 99% extremists.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ken, is there anything about the internet and all that annoys you?
Yeah, I also want to comment on that. Some comment is kind of harassment type comment, or extreme comment at the same time, racism, prejudice, attacking minorities. Anything happen on the internet anonymously. I really like that. Doesn't like it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
All right, I'm with you on that one. Okay. Very enjoyable conversation. Carmen, Rebecca, Ken, thank you very much. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too.
Yeah.
Time for me to go, though. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you guys again soon, I hope.
Thank you.
Thank you, Clay. It was a great